Alright guys, so let's start off today's video with the 2023 SNAP benefits. Today I bring you an update for the month of June. So today we're going to be talking about a SNAP increase. There's a new state bill that is set to increase the minimum SNAP benefits to $95, guys, and you want to definitely pay attention to this video because it's happening in a very specific state. Then there's two states that want to send extra SNAP benefits in the month of June. And then also Pennsylvania, they're having a proposal for $1,000 rebates for seniors. And then, of course, we also have the 15 states that have been approved for the replacement of the stolen SNAP benefits program. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credits, SNAP, P-EBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about what is going on in the state of Maine. Here I pulled up a pretty much article that says that the committee advances the Stover legislation to increase the monthly SNAP allotments. So I do want to make it very clear this right now, as far as I'm concerned, is a proposal. So hopefully it moves through the House and then eventually on to the Senate. I think right now it's going through some of the committees, right? But this one is dated May 10th of 2023. And they're pretty much saying that the Legislators' Health and Human Services Committee voted on Tuesday to advance legislation sponsored by a representative that would bolster monthly the SNAP allotments to replace the temporary boost provided as a federal emergency measure. So let me provide you guys with some of the details. So here is the information, guys, that I was able to find on the Maine.gov website, right? So in May, the Legislature's Health and Human Services Committee voted Tuesday, May 10th to advance legislation, like I mentioned previously, sponsored by State Representative Holly Stover, that would bolster monthly SNAP allotments to replace a temporary boost provided as a federal emergency measure. Now, the emergency allotments brought all SNAP recipients up to the maximum benefit level for their household size, or provided an additional $95 in monthly benefits for those with the lowest incomes already receiving the maximum amount. However, as we all know, the emergency allotments ended on March 1st. As amended, the LD 1584 would increase Maine's minimum monthly SNAP allotments from $27 to $95, which is something that we've seen other states do as well, ensuring any eligible household receives at least $95 in benefits each month. But again, just want to make it clear, guys, this so far is only a proposal. SNAP benefits are essential for lifting folks across the state out of poverty. It's something that was said by Representative Stover. Many low-income individuals, families, and older Mainers cannot afford to go back to the pre-pandemic minimum allotment of $27 per month. This legislation will provide critical support for our most vulnerable neighbors. Now, the bill will face additional votes, obviously, in the House and then the Senate in the coming weeks. So pretty much, guys, if LD 1584 is approved, Maine could be the second state behind New Jersey to increase the minimum SNAP benefits to $95. Now, there are two specific states that will be sending an extra SNAP benefit in the month of June. And so one of those states is Massachusetts, right? So more than 650,000 households in the state are in line for payments worth up to 40% of the enhanced federal benefits, with the minimum set at $38. It's something that was said by DTA. Individuals and families in Massachusetts will receive their final state-funded extra SNAP payment in June 2nd. So once again, Massachusetts, your last state-funded extra SNAP payment will be in June 2nd, following Governor Healey's signing of a supplemental budget that includes $130 million to create an off-ramp from the extra COVID SNAP benefits, known as the SNAP emergency allotments. And for those in the state of New Jersey, you can also expect to receive the guarantee of a minimum of $95 in SNAP benefits, right? So pretty much, remember, guys, how it works is that you're pretty much receiving the difference, that it's supposed to add up to $95, right? So in June, all households eligible for SNAP will receive a minimum $95 monthly benefit. If your approved monthly benefit is less than $95, then you will receive a supplemental payment to equal $95. So on February 8th, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy signed a new law that will ensure 46,000 residents, who are mostly seniors and people with disabilities, continue receiving a minimum of $95 a month through the SNAP program. So the new state-funded benefits started in March, replacing federal funding that expired in the month of February. So if a New Jersey household is approved for less than $95 in monthly SNAP benefits, then they will receive their regular federal benefit plus an additional state supplement to bring them to this new minimum. And now moving on to those in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, if you're a senior, have you ever heard of the program called the Property Tax/Rent Rebate Program that is available for seniors? Well, if you didn't know, they have certain requirements that you must meet in order to receive a rebate. So here's what Governor is trying to do with this program, right? So Governor Shapiro's plan raises the maximum rebate for seniors from $650 to $1,000, which also increases the income gap to $45,000 a year and makes 175,000 more Pennsylvanians eligible for the program. So let me give you guys some of these details. So today, Governor Josh Shapiro attended the ribbon cutting for the New Salem Adult Citizen Center in Rosslyn and highlighted his plan to expand the property tax/rent rebate program for seniors. My budget's proposed expansion of the property tax/rent rebate program will also support seniors by providing a lifeline to help keep them in their homes, especially those living on a fixed income. This is something that was said by the governor. Now, the proposal would expand the PTRR program to help Pennsylvanians by one, raising the maximum rebate for seniors from $650 to $1,000. It'll also increase the income gap for renters and homeowners to $45,000 a year. And it's also going to be tying the cap to increases in the cost of living, making nearly 175,000 more Pennsylvanians eligible for the program, while many of the 400,000 people who already qualify will see their rebates nearly double. So here's a little bit more information regarding this program. The PTRR rebate program benefits eligible Pennsylvanians age 65 and older, widows and widowers age 50 and older, and people with disabilities as well, age 18 or older. Now, the current income limit is $35,000 a year for homeowners and then $15,000 annually for renters, and half of Social Security income is excluded. Now, the current maximum standard rebate is of $650. So now if you're interested in applying for the PTRR rebate program, remember that there is an application deadline, which from what I'm seeing here, it would be June 30th. So you have until June 30th to apply, and then the rebates would begin on early July of this year. So moving on to a different topic, let's talk about the replacement of the stolen SNAP benefits program. There's a couple of more states that have been added to the list. And if you didn't remember, when it comes to this program, in late December of 2022, Congress basically passed a law to protect and replace SNAP benefits stolen via card skimming, card cloning, and then other similar methods, right? So the law requires states to replace such benefits that were stolen between October 1st of 2022 and September 30th of 2024. So to implement this new law, states are working quickly to develop and implement processes to help people whose SNAP benefits were stolen seek and obtain relief. So all 50 states, including DC, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, have submitted state plans to FNS. Now, once their plan is approved, the states officially have the authority to use federal funds to replace the stolen SNAP benefits pursuant to their approved plan. And so here we have the 15 states that have been approved for the replacement of the stolen SNAP benefits. This list is updated pretty much as of today, May 17th. And so on this list, we do have Maryland, Vermont, Oregon, Alabama, Texas, Connecticut. Then there's also Delaware, Pennsylvania, Iowa, Arizona, Massachusetts. New York is also on here. And then last but not least, we also have Colorado, Hawaii, and the state of Ohio. And moving on to another important topic, let's talk about summer 2023 P-EBT benefits. Remember, guys, here we're talking about school-age children. And yes, I must inform you that one new state has been approved, and that is the state of Pennsylvania. I know several of my subscribers were asking me, what is going on with Pennsylvania? What are they up to? So yes, I bring you those latest details. And then also Wisconsin. Wisconsin also announced their payout date information. So let's dive into all those details. So for my friends in the state of Pennsylvania, here is all the information you need to know, or all the information that is available as of right now, right? So the state estimates that it will issue $110.3 million to approximately 919,000 school children during the 2023 covered summer period. So in addition, Pennsylvania will also issue the U.S. standard benefit amount of $120 to each eligible child. They'll also tentatively issue a single benefit for the entire summer period between July 31st through August 11th. So you can receive your payments anytime between those dates. Once again, July 31st through August 11th for children determined eligible before the end of the school year. And here we have the state of Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, you will also receive a one-time payment of $120 for each eligible school-age children that you may have in your household, right? Meaning kindergarten through 12th grade. The payment will cover the months of June 2023, July, and even August. So here's the latest information, guys. Benefits will be issued on June 17th. They just released their payout date, so make sure you write that down. June 17th. So sometimes you may have to give it a couple days. Sometimes the state does fall behind a little bit, right? But just keep an eye on your card. So benefits will be automatically added to your existing Quest or P-EBT card. Seems like they're going to be reloading those. Once again, could happen on June 17th. If you do not have a Quest or P-EBT card, then the benefits will be added onto a new P-EBT card and mailed to your address on file. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.